Hey everyone. Today is I'm gonna make homemade pizza pockets. So how I make them? I make my dough from scratch and I just put it all together. You guys are going to see. But I figured because how I'm gonna rise my yeast is basically the same way I'm gonna rise it when I'm making bread. And I never showed you guys when I made the bread, so I can. But I figured I could show you now. In the little packets of yeast that you can buy, it comes in threes, I don't know if you know, it's two teaspoons and a quarter, 2¼ teaspoons. But I bought the bottle because it's better. This is active dry yeast, this is what we get here. And I'm going to put 2¼ spoons in here. That's teaspoons. This is the only thing you'll probably see me measure, because yeast is one of those things that actually that spoon wasn't full. Anyways, like I said before, you always mix sugar in with your yeast. Not much. You really don't need much. Just a little bit. Now, I've seen people add in a lot and a little, and then I stirred in because I figured I gotta mix in. And you can't see it, but I have my hot water running from the sink. Do not use boiling water for your yeast; it won't rise. You just have to use warm water. So it's been running for a while, and I'll put in. That looks good. See this? And now we're just gonna let this rise. That's it. So I'll be back in a minute when this is right. When this is risen enough. Okay, I'm back, and our yeast, I'll have to move that down, has doubled, or it's doubling in size. So that looks good. Move this to the side a bit. Now this is my flour. This is what I'm going to use to make the dough. It calls 4 to 6 cups. Of the video it calls. I don't measure. I take my bag of flour with my bowl and I just sprinkle some in until I figures that looks about right. This is pizza dough, so I like to have a little bit of different flavor to my dough. So I'm going to use, instead of just regular salt, some garlic salt. Not much, just a little tiny bit, just enough to get a little bit of seasonings and flavor through my dough so we could tell the difference between my bread and my pizza. I already added some in there. I think I could use a little bit more. It didn't look. I'm also going to put, sorry, a little bit of butter now in here. And before I go further, I'm going to wash my hands again, just because it's me. Wash your hands. Probably shouldn't have to say that so often as I do. But people don't wash their hands, and sorry, it's disturbing. Anyways, my hands are nice and clean, freshly clean. I'm gonna use this. Sorry, I'm still new to all this, and I've had a couple people say that they would like to see what I'm doing when I go. So, sorry if it's not good. But anyways, I'm going to take my yeast, pour it in my flour and butter. As always, this is all warm water. You don't want hot. Well, actually, I live in Labrador. It's really cold here. So, I put it a little bit warmer than what most people would because it's cold here. I mean, this is March, and we are currently having some snowfall, and stuff. And yeah, I don't think, we don't ever, like, it could snow in June. I've seen it snow in August here in Labrador. So, can't say it don't happen. But anyways, you see what I'm doing here. I'm going all around, squeezing, and having all kinds of fun. I added a little bit too much water. My dough, which is, see, when you mess up, it's a learning experience. Grab it from the sides, go around, and get it all brought in. Now, that's why I don't put in a little bit more flour and get that kneaded in there. You don't want your dough to be too sticky. I've tried to use the pizza yeast. I bought it and I tried it. I didn't like it. That's why I used the active dry yeast, the same one I used for my bread. Now, I'm sure I'm going to have someone tell me I'm doing something wrong. But, again, it's how I make it. Not you. Me. Straight? But yeah, we'll just knead this in. This is our dough until it's not sticky no more. And as I said before, I like making dough because I can throat punch people, or pretend I'm throat punching. Like I said, there's a lot of disgusting people in this world. Some people just deserve a throat punch every day. Also, if I seem off, I have an audience here today, and I'm not used to having an audience while I'm videoing, and it's kind of nerve-wracking. I'm not having a physical person, used to having a physical person in the same room when I'm videoing. I think that's the better way of saying it. Okay, so anyways, look at that, all over my hand. I know people that don't do this part. It's fine. Everything's fine. Look at that. Now, I'm looking to make a nice bit of pizza pockets today, because the last time I made them, they actually didn't last very long. Everyone seemed to enjoy them, so I'm hoping that's going to be the same result again this time. Now, this is my dough. Okay? Some people will now use oil. Again, I will just use butter, but first, oh shit, I'm gonna clean up my bowl a bit, get rid of the stuff I don't want. And I'm using the same bowl, because why not? Oh shit. I'll be back.